Greetings fellow dungeon defenders, Jadalus here again, this time bringing you my guide on how to do Alchemical Laboratory Survival Insane Mixed Mode. Now the first thing that you may notice about this video is there's some little music playing in the background. I just made that because sometimes there will be pauses in between when I'm speaking, and instead of having a dead silence, I decided I wanted some music, so I made it. If it bothers you, if you find it too distracting, you don't like it, whatever, comment and let me know. I can always just lop it on out. Anyways, the second thing you'll notice is I'm not doing this one solo. I know all my videos before have all been solo, but for this I recommend doing it with a second person. So I got my friend Blago to help me. Right now he's just messing with me, trying to get me to walk through his portal gun. But anyways, you can see I started out pretty standard. If you've seen any other guides, that's pretty much how they show you to start out, is building the electric aura and the ensnare aura in the four corners there. Although I built mine on the top half a little bit lower. Most people have them up on that ledge, but my auras are too large. It wouldn't let me put them on the upper ledge there because it says can't place two similar auras together. Anyways, we're going to throw up the strength drain auras, and then after I get those up, that's going to be it for the auras. And we're going to be switching over to my Apprentice, because unlike most builds that use the Squire walls, I wanted to cut back on DU costs, so I upped my Apprentice's tower health, and it's actually over 400. I think it's around 450 or something. Obviously most of you aren't going to have that high of tower health. Don't worry about it. You should be fine with, I'm going to say 200 or more. You might need a little more, but with the strength drain auras, if your monk auras are pretty decent, it should be okay. The walls actually don't get hit too often. So next I switch over to the trap huntress, and we're going to be doing all proximity mine traps for the most part, except for 2 inferno traps in the upper corners, and then we're also going to be doing 2 more inferno traps on the stairwells. Now you want to position the proximity mine traps so that there's at least half of them kind of poking out in the back side of the wall. That way if a assassin somehow gets back there or something, he'll still activate the trigger to get damaged. So now that we've got all that up, we are going to have our DU maxed out. You'll notice I had to sell there because I accidentally put up proximity mines instead of inferno traps. Technically you could put proximity mine traps there if you wanted to, and it would be fine. The big problem with having just proximity mine traps everywhere is they constantly need to be repaired, even with a high trap count health. I think mine's around 200 or 300 or so between there. I know that's kind of a large gap, but I think it's like 250. Anyways, even if you have a high trap count, the proximity mines just blow up so quickly, and in the later waves there's just so many monsters you're constantly having to repair, whereas the inferno traps don't take nearly as much maintenance. So anyways, that's the complete setup. I'm not going to show wave after wave after wave after wave because it's just pretty boring. All you need to do is during the early combat phases you can just sit back and just watch stuff get blown up. Just run out and repair as necessary. I'd worry about getting the auras upgraded, maxed out first, and then the proximity mines, and then you don't really have to worry about the walls too much until the very latest waves. If you're wondering, I made it to wave 20 with this build, and honestly I think we probably could have beaten it, but an orc kind of just phased through the wall somehow. I have no idea how he made it through because the walls didn't get destroyed, but he phased through and just kind of one-shot the crystals, so that's what made me lose at wave 20. But anyways, that is it. If you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, anything, just let me know. I hope this video is going to help some of you guys out. I've been getting it requested how to do the survival, how I do my setup. So once again, thanks for watching, and until next we meet, fare thee well.